Looking for an adventure? You'll need something different to keep you occupied, as your usual routine may not be enough. Although friends can be a delight, you might crave the company of someone who is a breath of fresh air and very entertaining. And this could also be a day when shopping appeals, and the urge to hang out at a vintage store or local market can find you picking up all kinds of bargains. Aries. Take a break from the caffeine today. You may find that high amounts of sugar and caffeine create something of a drunken state of mind for you. You may find yourself bouncing off the walls, and from one thing to the next. At this time you may be under the impression that you are being very productive and witty. In reality, however, you might simply be talking nonsense. Be careful, because when the artificial high falls, it will come crashing down hard. Taurus. You might be more successful if you do some research and study. This is a good time to focus on expanding your knowledge. Don't be too impatient. You need to learn more in order to be truly successful in achieving your dreams. See about signing up for some classes if you prefer structured learning. Find a mentor who would be willing to coach you in areas where you are weak. Gemini. Today is a good day to try out for the starring role, taking center stage at a dinner party, or asking your boss for a promotion. Speak about something that you have never spoken about before. The planets will help you find the right words to say and give you the confidence to win people over. Put on a flashy outfit and surprise others with a new hairstyle. You can't go wrong, so feel free to be as crazy as you like. Cancer. Is your fear of making mistakes hindering you from making real progress? You know that you are a perfectionist and that it is important for you to be shining like a star at the top of the heap. But fear of making a mistake and looking ridiculous in front of anyone could be hindering you from taking an important risk, and keeping you from learning an important lesson. Is this what you were really looking for? Think about it. Voice synthesis performed by Yandex SpeechKit. Leo. You are quite able to see both sides of the situation today, yet neither one is looking especially appealing. Risk abounds, and you honestly just may not feel comfortable with taking the leap of faith at this time. Your best plan of attack is simply to be patient and wait for other options to come around. Don't think that you have to make up your mind right this minute. Virgo. Someone that you don't really know all that well may corner you at a social occasion and try to talk you into something. Get all the facts before you commit to anything. Your own powers of persuasion are very high, so if you have a project to pitch to anyone, this is the day to do it, or at least to map out your strategy. Success is strongly indicated for any project that you start today. Libra. You have a sensitive nature. At times, you can be so attuned to other people that you can almost read their minds. But there are days when your telepathy is a bit off. Try not to jump to conclusions about other people today. You could have a mistaken impression about someone. You'll want to give this person more time to express themselves before you make any judgments. Scorpio. Today's planetary energies are emphasizing new beginnings. This will be a particularly good day for you to meet new people. Try not to pretend to be something that you aren't, thinking of conversation or witty things to say ahead of time. Just be your usual spontaneous self. Someone that you meet today will be attracted to this joyful spontaneity. Sagittarius. You may feel as if your hands are tied behind your back today, and you are faced with absolutely zero options. Don't despair over a situation that seems insurmountable. Think of yourself as a terrific magician who can bust out of even the most rugged chains. You have tricks up your sleeve that can help you escape just about any situation you get yourself involved in. Capricorn. This is a good time to take the initiative. Maybe you will act on an intuitive impulse today. You might decide to get in touch with someone that you haven't spoken to in a while, just on an intuitive whim. You'll be ready to explore avenues that might not be obvious to others. If you follow this trail, something interesting will definitely come out of it. This text was voiced using Yandex SpeechKit. Aquarius. You may feel like a rat in a maze today. There are walls all around you, long narrow corridors leading you around corners and through doorways, yet there is no indication as to whether or not you are going in the right direction. Instead of continuing to wander around aimlessly, stop and ask for help. You might not have even noticed that if you look up, there are birds of knowledge sitting on top of the walls, willing to give you advice based on their lofty perspective. Voiced by Yandex SpeechKit.